Hello students, welcome to video lecture on Engineering Mathematics 3. Engineering Mathematics 3. Now today's topic is method of variation of parameters, which is one of the method to find solution of linear differential equation with constant coefficient. In fact, to find particular integral. So I have complementary function as it is. So let's see this method. What is this method? To solve the differential equation of second order typical I have considered. It is a0 d2y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a2y is equal to capital X, where capital X is function of x. a0, a1, a2, these are constants actually. Now we write down this equation in the symbolic form. It is a1d plus a0d square plus a1d plus a2y is equal to capital X, or more simplified form, it is f of dy, more common form, it is equal to capital X, where capital X is function of x, f of d is polynomial in d, second degree, and we solve this, we write down this is equated to 0 is the auxiliary equation. We find out complementary function by finding roots of this equation, and the complementary function is something, say c1y1 plus c2y2. This is say 1. Then put c1 is equal to ux and c2 is equal to vx in place of these constants c1 and c2, variable parameters. That's why this method is called method of variation of parameters. And assume particular integral as uy1, so u here plus vy2. This is say expression number 2, where u and v are calculated from the formula u is equal to minus y2x upon w. So w is something, it is called Wronskian and or Wronskian determinant, and v is equal to y1 integration of y1 x. X is actually function of x there. X is function of x, which is always function of x there, and divided by w, where w is, as I said right now, it is Wronskian determinant, and it is calculated as value of the determinant y1 y2 dash minus y1 dash y2, and after getting this value we find out u and v, and substituting these values into, you are getting the required particular integral. So this is the way we find out particular integral, and if you add up together this 1 and 2, you are getting the required general solution of given differential equation. Now let us see examples on this. Now first example, solve by method of variation of parameters. Now if you observe here the method of variation of parameters, it is first example d2y by dx square plus y is equal to sec x, where d2 is d square is d2 by dx square, means 2 times derivative, that is d2y by dx square. So I put it in symbolic form, d square y plus y is equal to sec x, or it is y taking common, d square plus 1y is equal to sec x. Now I write down the auxiliary equation, d square plus 1, f of d means d square plus 1 is equal to 0, or d square is equal to minus 1, or it is I square, minus 1, it is iota, I square, it is complex number, minus 1. So taking the square root on both sides, plus or minus I. This is of the form alpha plus or minus I times beta. So alpha is 0, beta is 1. So I use this formula to find out complementary function. That formula is e raised to alpha x c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. I put the value of alpha, it is 0. So e raised to 0x means 1. Need not be written here. It is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. This is expression number 1. Now as usual, complementary function. There is no any change there. But after finding this, we find out particular integral by varying these constants, by replacing the constants by u and v. So we put c1 is equal to ux and c2 is equal to vx. in expression number 1. So you are getting 1 in the form u cos x here and here plus v sin x. So uy1 plus vy2, where y1 naturally cos x and y2 is sin x here. So I write down y1, y2, and I need derivatives of this with respect to x. So cos x derivative with respect to x is minus sin x. Then derivative of y2 is y2 dash, or it is cos x of sin x. Then w is calculated. W is y1 y2 dash minus y1 dash y2. This is determinant actually. Y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash, and if you just expand this, you are getting this in this particular form, y1 y2 dash minus y1 dash y2. So I put the values here. Y1 it is cos x, this value. Y2 dash means derivative minus y2 dash, it is cos x. Sorry, y1 is cos x and this is also cos x. Y1 dash is minus sin x. Y1 dash is minus sin x, and then y2 is sin x. So it is cos square plus minus minus plus sin square. So the value of this is 1. So w is 1. But it is not all the time 1. Maybe differ, maybe some other value. Now I just calculate u and v here. Now u is equal to formula, as I said right now, it is minus y2 capital X into with respect to x to be integrated, divided by w is 1. Actually just now we have calculated y2, the value of y2, the expression for y2 is sin x, and capital X is actually from the given differential equation, f of dy is equal to x. X means sec x actually, that you have to put here dx. Then sec x I can write 1 upon cos x. So sin x upon cos x is tan x. Then integration of tan x you have to calculate with minus sign. It is minus log of sec x. So u is equal to minus log of sec x is u of v. Very simple. Then v we have to calculate. Then v is y1 x upon w Wronskian. This value again 1, x value again sec x, and y1 is cos x. So cos x sec x divided by 1. So integration of cos x 1 upon cos x. Cos x gets cancelled. So integration of 1, it is x, and this is v. Then particular integral, we put these values there, u and v, which was assumed earlier. So I put the value of u, it is minus log x, and value of v, it is x here, and just simplify this. So this is particular integral, and we write down the general solution. GS means general solution here, and y is equal to complementary function, that is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x, and particular integral, this whole expression to be substituted here, and that is what the general solution of this differential equation. Now we go for one more example on this by the method of variation of parameters. So the one more example is solved by method of variation of parameters, the linear differential equation. D square plus 3d plus 2y is equal to sine of e raised to x. Now as usual we just find out complementary function by the usual method there. Auxiliary equation is f of d 0, means d square plus 3d plus 2 is equal to 0. We get the roots of this by calculator or by manually. So you have to search the number whose sum is 3 and multiplication is 2. The numbers are here 2 and 1. So the numbers are 2 and 1. So d plus 1, d plus 2 I can write down is equal to 0. So d is equal to minus 1, d is equal to minus 2 are the roots. Roots, if you observe, real and distinct. So complementary function is c1 e raised to minus x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x. Now to find particular integral, first part is over. Second part, as in the first example we have seen, replace c1 and c2, whatever it may be, it is by u and v or ux and vx, because these are functions of x. Assume particular integral as u e raised to minus x plus v e raised to minus 2x, or you can write down this as uy1 plus vy2, where y1 is clearly e raised to minus x and y2 is e raised to minus 2x. So it's written here. Now we find the Wronskian. It is by the formula all the time. It is y1 y2 dash minus y2 y1 dash. So I put the values. Y1 is this e raised to minus x. Then y2 dash is means derivative. Is derivative of e raised to minus 2x is minus 2 e raised to minus 2x. Then minus y e raised to minus 2x. Y1 dash minus e raised to minus x. Then I simplify this further. It would be minus 2 times by laws of indices. It is minus x minus 2x means minus 3x plus e raised to minus 3x, again by laws of indices, minus 2 and plus 1, it is minus e raised to minus 3x. So this is w. Now I just proceed to find u and v. So u is to find u and v. U by the formula, it is minus y2x for this upon w into dx. Or this is equal to, I put the values of y2 and capital X. So it is sine of e raised to x, because d square plus equation is d square plus 3d plus 2 into y is equal to sine of it. So this is always capital X. So I put it here, and y1, y2, and finally this it is minus w. This is w. So this is minus, in fact this is minus, so minus minus plus it becomes. And if you just take this e raised to minus 3x at the numerator, it becomes plus here, means it would be e raised to minus 2x plus 3x, means it is x actually. So e raised to x and sine of e raised to x dx. Now to evaluate this indefinite integral, we put e raised to x is equal to t. So taking the differentials, e raised to x dx is equal to dt. So e raised to x into dx I can replace by dt and sine t over here. Now integration of sine t is minus cos t. So it is minus cos of e raised to x is your u actually. So this is u. Similarly, we can find out v also by the similar manner. Y1x integration divided by w into dx. So y1 is e raised to minus x, and capital X is sine of e raised to x, and this thing w Wronskian is minus e raised to minus 3 times x. Now I simplify again by laws of indices, taking this at the numerator, so plus 3x e raised to, if you take at the numerator, it is e raised to 3x it becomes, and plus 3x minus x is e raised to 2x, then sine of e raised to x dx. Again you have to use the substitution. You can take substitution here as e raised to x is equal to, say, u, or anything you can take, t1 you can take. So we have to split this e raised to x in order for the convenience. E raised to x is equal to du, here taking the differentials, and this is u sine u. Okay, so integrate this, or you can use, in order to avoid the confusion, you can take this as t dash also. So dt dash, so it is something t, and t dash, this is t dash, and dt dash also. So you can integrate this. So t dash u into v, u v1 minus u dash v2, u integration minus u dash v2, one more time integration. So integration of sine t minus cos t minus derivative of t dash is 1 with respect to t dash, and this thing it is minus sine u, means integration of this again with sine, it is minus sine u. So you are getting this as, this is t dash and this is t dash, because t is already taken, so sine t dash. So t dash is e raised to x, so we put it here, and finally this is v actually. So this is the way you can find out u and v. And finally, if you are just putting these values of u and v, putting these values of u and v in particular integral, you are getting this u, we put this, we have calculated, and v, if it is put and e raised to simplify this, you are getting this minus e raised to minus 2x sine of e raised to x is the particular integral. Therefore, general solution is of this equation is naturally y is equal to, as usual, complementary function plus particular integral. So complementary function is c1 e raised to minus x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x minus e raised to minus 2x sine of e raised to x. So this is your final solution of this differential equation. That's all in the video, in this video, in the method of variation of parameters. Thank you.